It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home.
I said I'm really insecure and I'm not used to being like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to smiling without covering my teeth, and I'm used to having a normal conversation without just all this negativity. It's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home.
Tera, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is ATM with All Time Media. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Right now, we in Camden, New Jersey. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Tera. Where you from?
I'm from Philly, but I grew up in Blackwood.
Okay.
I don't know. I worked a lot of jobs. I was a dancer for a long time.
Okay.
And my whole life changed like 10 years ago.
All right. So
I was a dancer for a long time, and I got in a really messed up relationship years ago. I was in an abusive relationship mentally. I left him in 2019, and it's been a nightmare for the past couple of years. I've been couch surfing and just trying to get help, and it's like impossible.
Yeah.
My older son passed away in March.
Your son?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry for your
Thank
loss,
you.
Tera. Moment of silence for your son.
Thank you. And I haven't seen my young son in a couple of years. It's just life's been hard. Life's been hard. But I had a great life before that.
Yeah.
I had everything I wanted. I had a dream job. Everything was amazing.
What's some of your favorite jobs that you had, other than dancing, of course?
Bartending.
Okay.
And honestly, cleaning pools. I did that for like 6 years. I opened and closed pools on the weekends.
Okay.
Which I love to do that.
Yeah. All right. Maybe you can get back into it, Tera.
Hopefully.
You know? What's stopping you from it? What's stopping you from getting these type of jobs?
This.
Yeah.
I was going through it real bad like 2 years ago. And I snapped. Like, I think I had like a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
I wound up at IC. I woke up and I went into the hospital having like a panic attack. And I woke up in ICU, and they said that I had an aneurysm, and they put a clipping on my vein. 3 months later, I went and they cut my head from here to here, and they removed it, which is a miracle. But it's hard. Like, it's hard.
What if they didn't do that? What if they didn't operate that on you? What could have happened?
They said I would have died. I mean, they didn't say that, but I know about aneurysms, and either you live with it and nothing happens, or it ruptures, and usually you die like instantly if it ruptures. So I was blessed that they caught it, but it's hard to look in the mirror. Yeah. Like, I looked better when I was in the streets. I mean, I was never in the streets on drugs, but I've been through it. You know what I mean? Like, I did crack years ago. Like, I've been through a lot of different things.
But
so
Tera,
that's what's stopping me.
Tera, your beauty starts from the inside.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If you don't feel good about yourself, then you can't
feel good about yourself.
You can't, you know what I mean?
I'm saying? Don't let it stop you.
I'm trying. I've been feeling better, but it's hard. Like,
yeah.
I woke up and everything changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what's stopping me. And honestly, I've been trying to like get my mind right.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense. Like, it's been a lot. I just don't know what to keep saying.
You got in a major car accident? It's your movie.
I know I'm going like backwards, but
it's your movie. Go ahead.
I got in a major car accident. I crashed and I hit a guardrail doing like 90. And I don't remember too much after that. I just know I was in a place where I did not want to be, where I did not belong. And it was just hard. I stuck it out pretty much for my son. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here because
you survived a lot, Tera.
I've been through so much stuff.
You've been through so much. You could write a book,
so much stuff, probably.
You know.
Hopefully one day all my memory will come back. That's what I'm having problems with. Like, little bits and pieces of my memory comes back. Like, a year ago, I didn't even know how to ride a train. Like, I had to relearn everything. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so, like,
man.
It's better. Like, it's getting better and better.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
At the same time, it's devastating, right?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm faking the funk. You know what I mean? It's hard. I would be lying if I said it wasn't.
Or like, you're very unhappy, but you play it like you are happy.
I mean, today was probably like today and yesterday. Like, I've been around a lot of good people, and I felt more alive than I felt in a long time. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm blessed for that, but I've been empty for a long time. You know
Empty.
what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
nothing makes me happy. Like, even it's everything in my life is a mess, and I never felt like that before. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get through the emotions. And
how long do you think you've been couch surfing for, Tara?
Since 2021 is when I've really been, like homeless.
So about 3 years.
Like jumping from place to place. Like, I had left my friend's house in Philly, and I went. I got a hotel for a little bit, and then I went to the shelter. I was just trying to rebuild my life on my own. You know what I mean? Like, my friend would have helped me out, but I just wanted to do it by myself. So, long story short, I had a game plan. Like, I was going to go to the shelter, get my weight up, like, you know what I mean? Like, get myself right, and I was going to go do what I loved again. And then this happened. So, it put like a big pause in it.
Don't let it stop you, you know?
I hope one day I'll be all right.
Maybe you need to plan again. Maybe you need to reset and go for it again, Tara.
I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up ever.
You can't.
I said I'm really insecure, and I'm not used to being like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to smiling without covering my teeth, and I'm used to having a normal conversation without just all this negativity. It's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people try to get close to me, and I'm slowly letting them, but it's hard. Like, when you have nothing and you're not used to, you're not used to being the person that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not used to looking a certain way, feeling a certain type of way, and it really puts a toll on you. And for a while, like, I was scared to go near people because of, like, all the trauma.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that I got close to, like, they were the ones that hurt me the most, the people closest to me. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to just rebuild myself in every single way.
Yeah.
So, like, I was here because they helped me with a hotel for like 2 weeks, and then I had to exit, and I don't know what happened. I've been doing everything they told me to do. So that's what brought me here. Like, I came here to see what was going on.
Well, I hope you get the help, man, and you get the hotel or the sheltering you need.
I hope so.
Is there any times you don't get lucky with the couch to couch situation that you're out on the street sometimes?
I mean, I can't say it's better where I'm at now, but I'm more at peace than where I was. You know what I mean? It was just drama. You know what I mean? I kept feeling like I was playing family with not my family, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Because every place I go, like, I would try to make a home, or, you know what I mean? Like, try to, but
is this like dating the men you date, or
it just don't? No, like I was staying at my friend's house. Like, I just tried to make the best of my situation, but when you're not where you want to be and you're not with who you want to be, it does something to you. You know what I mean?
You feel like you're not living in your purpose, right?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I mean, I know I'm on the right path. You know what I mean? Like, I know God's going to give me another chance, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Like, not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting from the bottom again. And it's hard this time because this is the fourth time I'm starting my life completely over from scratch. And I mean, I'm not saying I didn't have help in the past, but that's what's messing me up mentally. I mean, obviously me not having my kids, but that's what's messing me up mentally the most. I always had, like, an outlet. Like, if I was in a jam, I always can go dance or go do something or to make my way back up again. And it's different this time. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone says, like, you're beautiful and you can go do it, and I appreciate it, but I don't feel like that. And it's messing with my relationships and everything. Like, it's hard, really hard.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like, if you don't feel beautiful, how can you make someone else happy type, you know?
Yeah.
And honestly, like, the stuff with my sons got me really, really messed up.
How many sons you got, Tara?
3.
Great. And
well, my older son passed away.
My condolences, your older son passed away. May I ask, how old was he?
22.
May I ask?
He was in a bad car accident.
Oh, man.
He was on his way to come see me, and this is crazy. He was on his way to come see me, and he sounded like he needed to talk to me, you know what I mean? So he was on his way to come see me, I didn't hear from him. I didn't sleep like all night. This was a Friday.
Yeah.
I stayed up like 24 hours. I was outside walking around waiting for him, looking everywhere for him.
Oh man.
12:30 on a Saturday, his dad pulled up. I ran. I was in the baseball field throwing balls and stuff in the rain.
Oh,
Ran
man.
over to the car. His dad got out of the car and said that Anthony was gone. And that's how I found out about it. And I went to the funeral, but I wanted nothing to do with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't really even, I don't know, it doesn't feel real. Like, I keep telling myself,
Yeah.
I sound crazy, but I keep telling myself it's not real. Like, but I got a lot of questions, that's all I'm gonna say. And I would not wish anything that I've been through on anybody.
At all.
On nobody.
You've been through so much.
And my son did not deserve that. Like, he went through it, like, bad, excuse me, when he was a teenager, like, you know what I mean? Like, me and him got separated for my choices and, you know, different things in life when he was 9. And I never, ever stopped, you know, trying to get my family back. But he went through it, and he was drinking at a young age and doing stupid stuff. And he was finally got his life together, and then he was gone. And he was just the greatest person in the world. It's hard. You know what I mean?
I'm so sorry about that. You have to be a really strong person to get up every day, wipe your tears, and hold your head up and continue your day.
I'm trying.
Still got 2 other kids, Tara.
I'm numb.
Be
honestly.
strong for them.
I know.
I know. You feel empty inside and numb. You know.
And I appreciate you. Like, and I feel so weird. Like, everyone's trying to uplift me. It's hard. I have my moments. I'm like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm starting counseling on Tuesday.
Okay.
I said I would try it, so I'm hoping that'll work or help. You know what I mean?
Tara, may I ask, are you battling any addictions at the moment?
No.
Okay.
Which, like, that's how I dealt with pain in the past. Like, I drank.
Was you dealing with addictions in the past? Because sometimes, you know, the homelessness and the struggles, it starts with the addiction that people has.
Right.
That they have to break.
Yeah, I mean, no, you hear that all the time, but my case, no. Like, honestly, when I was getting high, I was making money working. It's when my life was good. Like, I would do what I had to do. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did that set you back though when you was getting high, or no? You don't think so?
No, I mean, in times of my life, yeah, but I'm not on the streets or in the situation I'm in because of drugs. I've been on Suboxone. I had a really bad problem with pain pills. I was chewing 10 Percocet 10, so which is 100 milligrams a day, and I stopped, and then I got on Suboxone. So I've been clean for like 8 years.
Okay.
Like off.
But
like
you just been on Suboxones though. Can people get addicted to Suboxones?
It's worse than pills.
Oh.
Like, honestly, I went to Bergen.
That's not the first time I heard that.
It is. It's bad. So I went to Bergen Regional actually to get off Suboxone, but they taper you. So I checked myself out after like a week.
Yeah.
And, you know, I went home and just handled myself. But I wish I could stay here. Excuse me. I wish I was here because of drugs, to be honest with you. Because
why?
It would make more sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, my memory is not so good, but there's things that have happened in my life that I never agreed to, or I would never, it's totally out of my character. You know what I mean? Without getting like too deep into it. Like, it's not from drugs, it's from, you know, making stupid choices and going with the wrong person and just trusting the wrong people, and then I got stuck in it. And I never understood what it was like for, like, you know, when you look at like an abusive person and you're like, why don't you just leave? You don't understand what that's like until you're in it. It's like they put the fear of God in you. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking about this to my friend earlier. He would lock the door at night and put the alarm on. I know I'm probably make it sound extra, but from 10 p.m. until 6 in the morning, it was like lockdown, like jail.
Who would do this?
My youngest son's father.
So you dealt with abuse in your relationships?
It was a lot of mental abuse.
A lot of mental abuse
with him. I mean, he spit on me a few times. He kicked me in my stomach, but it was a lot. It was all control.
Yeah.
Like, I look back now, like I was talking about it earlier, and that's what messes me up. Like, I forgave myself. You know what I mean? But I'm so angry because I'm not the type of person to. And I think a lot of people are like, if someone puts an alarm on, I don't want to be there. I would just open the door and leave. especially because when an alarm goes off, the police come. I didn't do that, so it doesn't really make sense.
Are you still dealing with this guy?
I haven't talked to him. I talked to him maybe one time. No, I left him in 2019. I talked to him maybe one time
How did you
since.
escape him? It seemed like he could be a dangerous guy, right? How did you escape him?
He's very controlling. So what happened was I always kind of had a crush on my neighbor. Like when I seen him, I thought I was feeling him. I started messing with him, and we started seeing each other, and that was the third time like I tried to leave him. So I said, I'm leaving now. It's now or never.
Wait, a little confusion. You started messing with the neighbor that you was feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was with my ex.
Yeah.
I was in a house under his name with my kids, but I cheated on him.
Okay.
And I had told him, you know what I mean, but he didn't care. He was begging. He wanted to be with me, so on and so forth. He said he was going to take the house. I tried everything to keep the house, but it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
So I had moved in with my neighbor, which was my boyfriend at the time. And
how did he treat you?
He treated me really, really good.
Okay.
He dealt with a lot of nonsense.
Did you treat him good, or?
Okay. I treated him. I mean, there was times where I wish I didn't work, act out of my emotions.
Yeah.
But yeah, I treated him really good. Mm-hmm. And I left him. I never turned around and went back. And I sent my kids with their dads, and I tried making it work. Like I was working, everything was good.
Yeah.
But things got, me not having my youngest son at that time was really putting a toll on me.
Yeah.
And my ex has a little boy, so I was taking care of him with him.
Yeah.
And
it reminded you.
It was amazing, but it was hard, you know what I mean? Because I'm looking at another little boy not having my son.
Not having your son.
So things just started getting, sketchy between me and him. And I moved to Philly with my friend and just tried to, get over things and just, I guess, like rebuild myself like I'm trying to do now. Yeah. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster.
Life's been a roller coaster.
I
see now.
It's so much.
Yeah.
But I know I don't sound it, but I am blessed to be here, like for real.
Definitely.
I should not be alive right now. Yeah. Like I really shouldn't.
Why do you think that though? Do you think you was a good person to society, or?
I mean, I believe in karma. What comes around goes around.
Yeah.
I've always been a good person. I made bad mistakes, but I'm sure there's people I've hurt and, hurt. Maybe it's coming back around, but
yeah.
I don't know, I'm just trying. But life has been a roller coaster. It's been crazy, but I definitely should not be standing here.
I'm happy you're standing here. Some people deserve second chances, third chances, fourth chances.
Right? It's crazy.
But Tera, why Camden? Why are you here? Are there any place you could be? Is it because of the resources?
Everybody thinks like Camden is just about drugs and prostitution, and it's so much more than that. Like, there's a lot. Like, I'm mad right now because I haven't been getting the help that I need from welfare, but I've gotten more help in these streets than I have from my own family and some of my friends. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of good in the streets, but I came here to go to welfare.
Okay.
To see if they could place me because I had to do something yesterday.
Yeah.
For them to uplift my sanction, and I was just coming to see what was going on. But there's a lot of good out here. Is all I'm getting at.
Tera, it is a lot of good in Camden. There's a lot of resources in Camden. Mm-hmm. So you're absolutely right about that. But Tera, you being an ex-addict yourself, being surrounded by all the drugs and the other addicts how do you avoid it? Do you have friends that get high, or?
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I smoke a lot of weed, and you said to keep it 100, so I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
I do teen it here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not lying. I'm not addicted to it. I don't need it to like wake up. But I never thought I would be able to stay next to somebody that was smoking crack or like popping pills or even drinking without and say no. But it doesn't bother me at all. Like,
okay.
I relapsed for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago. And it just wasn't good. You know what I mean? I was just acting stupid, and it was messing with my relationship. And that was it for me. When I put it down, I was like, I'm never going back. So it's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Like, you have to want to be clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love being out here. Like, I can relate to people out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people out here don't judge you. Yeah. Like, I judge myself more than they judge me. So I just feel comfortable out here.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Everybody that's out on the streets don't get high. That is true.
There's so many good people out in the streets too. That's a sad thing. Like,
Yeah.
so many. Like, everybody has a different story, but
Just because somebody going through something, battling addiction and stuff, that don't make them a bad person. They're just going through a situation in life. Theirs might be a little bit more open than others. You know, there's people that's going through stuff. High officials, you know, that they got their own addictions that nobody know about. You know, so you can't judge nobody at all.
You're right. Like, everybody goes through stuff. Everybody has demons.
Everyone.
You know what I mean?
But Tara, I gotta ask too, how you feel about the women that's working the corners, doing dates, prostituting out here? You go on certain blocks in Camden, they on every corner, trying to, you know, wave down cars and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I look at it like this. If that's what they want to do, then, you know, more power to them. It's not my cup of tea, but I feel bad for the girls out here that are forced to do that, that don't have nobody, and the only place they have to sleep is maybe some guy they sleep with his house, or, you know what I mean? I feel bad for them. You know what I mean? But I would never do it, but I respect them at the same time, because it's not easy being a woman in the street, number one, and it's not easy to, you know, it's just, it's hard. It's a hard game. Yeah.
Tara, anything you want to tell the people, advice?
Don't give up.
Young women that's going through what you're going through in life?
Just don't give up. And if you're in an abusive relationship or you're not happy, like, leave. And if you have kids, don't stay with that person because of the child, because the child knows, like, you know what I mean? They know when you're not happy. So you should just do whatever makes you happy, and just don't let nobody treat you wrong. Like, you know what I mean? And just never give up. It's not too late to start over, ever. Like, this is my 4th time, and I'm frustrated, and, you know, I question things and stuff, but just don't give up, ever, ever.
All right, thank you, Tara.
You're welcome.
Once again.
Thank you.
My name is ATM Tik. It was good having a conversation with you.
You too.
It wasn't that bad, right?
No, I'm sorry. I just wish I looked better.
It's all good.
But I
Keep your head up.
appreciate you.
Take care of yourself. I appreciate you as well.
Thank you.
And we're out.
See you guys.
It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home.